introduction. And then I just go on talking and talking and talking. So I've had such an amazing week. And I don't say this very often because I've been so busy with work, but I've had these pockets of like happiness because I've been getting so many packages or notifications that all my orders are going to be delivered. And you don't understand the amount of happiness I get from shopping, which kind of led to a conversation I had with a few people in my life where they said, Diti, you have a problem. And I said, I don't have a problem because I don't admit I have a problem. And they're like, no, this is like shopaholic behavior. I said, no, I'm just shopaholic adjacent. I can stop myself from time to time. And and then the conversation kind of went, you know, you kind of shop for everything. And I said, no, I don't. Then it was like, you do. And I was like, no, I just kind of shop when I'm sad because you need something to like sort of give you a little pick me up because placing like confirm order and then having that box be shipped to you and you see and you open endorphins. Oh my God, not endorphins. It's dopamine. It's a dopamine rush. And then you have when I'm bored because I mean you have something to do, you know? When you're happy, it's like to prolong that happiness. Do you not want me to be happy? And then when I'm stressed out, so when I finish that pocket of stress, or like that period, when I finish that period of stress, I'll have something to look forward to, which is a package. So I'll then be happy. See, these are things that are just making me happy, which like makes me question, do you not want me to be happy? Like, I'm not a shopaholic. I will say I'm shopaholic adjacent. That's my diagnosis on this issue that I have. And I mean, I do that a lot. I kind of do self diagnose a little bit. And, like I kind of self diagnose a little bit of ADHD because I get distracted very easily and like my attention and a little deficit on that. And then I also have like self diagnosed my dyslexia, but that's a whole other tangent. And I don't think we should get into it because if I do, I'll just keep rambling on and on about it. So I'm going to stop. But there are a few things that I sort of do to deal with this, which is like this issue. So hence I'm shopaholic adjacent. I'm not a shopaholic because, I'm doing things to help myself some way. Because if I don't, then my bank account cannot sustain this lifestyle. No, no, ma'am. It cannot. So I do like three main things. So, which is one, um, find a job or find something to add additional income. Now, I don't know what that is because I just have one job and that gives me an income. I don't know the additional one. I just know that is a solution and that is a way to go about it if you want to keep like buying things. Now, because that's not very fruitful, I do have like other ways that I actually kind of use on a regular basis. I have two bank accounts, or more than just one, essentially, where like I kind of move money into that every month, so it's kind of out of my way. I've like use that for investments, I use it for different things, and money that like I keep in this account, like the main one, I just use to spend, so I can know what limit not to cross. The only problem with that is that I have a credit card. Now, I have convinced myself that having a credit card is the only way I can increase my credit score. So the more I spend on it, the better it is for me. So again, I have to set limits for that, but it's still like, adding to my life. And it's oh my God, it's girl math. It is because the more you kind of spend on your card, it literally translates to having a better credit score, and then you should spend more on shopping. I think I just cracked it, guys. I did. But the other thing is sort of like waiting a little bit, like sort of take a minute, take a couple of days. You see something and it's a little bit expensive. Just will you use it? Will you really use it? Sleep on it, think about it, and if you don't, then don't buy it. Unfortunately for me, I've ended up buying most of the things I've slept on and it said, hey, I slept on it. It still seems like it's so weird. Like I need it. It just seems right, you know? So I bought it. But again, I use go math in the sense that I tell myself if it's worth 3,000 bucks, if it's worth 5,000 bucks, I will just use it 3,000 times. And each thing that I go for is equal to like one time. And sometimes if I'm going out, that's equal to two times, like twice as many points. And it kind of just cancels out. So, mom and dad, I will be fine. I will wear it how many ever times I need to. And I will make my money. I'll be good. I promise. Thanks for listening to my rant. Okay. Bye.